Back and better than ever in Kissimmee, Florida at the Reunion Resort for DPFL Live Event 3. My name is Nick Dichiria, joined by Sean Green and Will Stuart here, and I'm excited to see another great matchup, another great semifinal, and the drama was in the last one. Let's see if there's any drama here in this one, as these players are putting on quite the shows for us. Just getting underway with Jim Wood starting off with a 140 to get things going here. Leonard Gates, again, been in great form. Your Cricket Open champion for DPFL over Joey Lana. And Jim Wood just showing that he's been in great form time and time again as of late. All the darts just seem to be going in so easy for him and showing that he's always been a top-tier player. And we've known that, but he's still a top-tier player. I love to see every bit of it. Sean, I'm excited for the semifinal. What are your thoughts?
I'm extremely excited for the semifinal. If it's anything like our first semifinal, we're in for a treat. Jim Widmayer trying to turn back the tape. He talked to us before this tournament started. He liked his draw. He felt really good about it. He knew he was going to get his chances when he potentially get his chances, and he has taken advantage of all of them. Now he runs into a soldier, and he's going to have to up his game. He has not performed to the level that Leonard has. A 90 versus a 70 in the quarterfinals. In the first round, a 92 from Soldier to a 76, right? That being said, who cares what just happened? It's a new ball game, a new day. Yesterday, Leonard Gates averaged a 103 against Jim Widmeyer's 94, so they will bring out the best of them, best of each other. And you can see it right here, double 8. That's out.
Yeah, over to double 4.
Inside. And Nick, everyone's missed double 4.
Yeah, at this point, the saying is not going to make it here. Gates will only get one dart. Will be for double 16. And doesn't quite get it. You can see he really wanted. Look how emotive he was there. He really wanted that one. And these guys were both on for the 12-darter, now going above 15 there. Jim Wood, leg number 1, goes to Captain America.
It's a 16-dart hole to throw at the end of the day. And you're right, Leonard wanted it, and it's because he knew that that was a huge moment to take control very early in the match.
Well, and they were both feeling it on the scoring side of things for that first leg. I mean, it was literally 10 plus, 10 plus, 10 plus. It was incredulous from both these guys.
Well, who's going to take on the American from Dallas? Danny Young in the final. Is it Leonard Gates, Jim Widmeyer? Let us know in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that share button. That match will be coming up next. And how about a fantastic chalker and Jeff Smith?
Yeah, I, again, really love these players that are coming up. You know, Van Veen going up and chalking. We've seen Ethan DeVera step up quite a few times. It's great to see that these players are supporting these players. And a lot of tournaments do have rules about who's supposed to chalk if you lose a match or something. That's not the case here. And so the fact that these players are choosing to do that is very great to see.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button real quick. Jim Widmeyer at 222.
That's why we don't let you hit buttons.
Switch to the 18. Way to go. Good step back. He realized that he was just tunnel visioned on the 20s and took a step back to figure out his counting in there real quick. Soldier is going to put a lot of pressure on it, though.
A lot.
Oh, yeah, maximum. 140 is pretty much maximum, minus 40. So Widmeyer, 164. This is for a break of throw. In a big moment early on, treble 18. Ooh, would have left a shot of the bowl. However, Gates will come back with a 104 opportunity. Does he go 16s here to leave tops?
Yeah, I guess so. It looks like he is. Going for tops. Does sink it in for a 104 and a must-hit on his hole to throw there. These guys are playing some incredible darts early on in the semifinal. And honestly, a higher standard than what we just saw in the other semi. The other semi was a dogfight in the trenches. This one is really just a full-on onslaught barrage from both of these players.
That right there was a testament to Soldier's ability to learn how to pattern these checkouts, right? That is actually the newer age version of the 104 that takes some extra math and extra processing to figure out how to do that one. The 64 to leave tops. And he loves tops, so that's the right throw for him. Pins it, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, the in-fashion term is board management.
Yep.
So you can see the strategy continues to get further refined and just changes over time. I know how many times I was playing in a local pub league when I first started playing where I was told this is how you're supposed to shoot it, and that's just simply not the case anymore. There is more optimized routes, and there's routes that are better fitting to different types of players.
Absolutely, and you said it yourself. Leonard Gates is no longer an employee of the board. He is a manager.
That is right. Gets a special name tag and everything when you do that.
Wait, is that what these mean on your shirt? You get one of those if you become a good manager?
That's it. That's exactly.
He does not have a name tag on his shirt. All right, Soldier.
Shot for the bullseye.
Yep, and he'll look at it. No, he'll tee it up.
Yeah, he's going to tee it up at 292 for Jim Wood. I would not take the bull look.
There was no reason for him not to or to there. It's smart for him to just tee it up.
He occasionally will take a fun shot like that, but it's a semifinal. It's against an opponent that's obviously in form at this very moment. There's no reason to really give any edge to anybody.
Yep.
Of course, sorry for the rookie chalker there putting in the wrong number. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, absolutely. Double 16 goes for Gates, and it is now a 2-1 lead for Soldier. He's averaging 103.74. And I told you, Wid's going to have to raise his game, but if Soldier also raises his game 10 points, this might be impossible for Wid.
Yeah, and you can see a little bit of difference. Jim Wood right now in his form, he has a little bit of that hop at the very end, but he stands almost vertical. Leonard doesn't have a severe lean by any means, but you can tell he has a little bit more of a lean and very much minute body movement. I mean, I would say that's almost bare minimum other than maybe a slight move of the leg at the very end of the release.
Yeah, he'll walk dart 3, but he does it after he throws the dart. If you notice, he throws extra oomph and then just makes sure his body kind of follows through. Either way, both of these gentlemen extremely accomplished North American dart players. It's cool to see them playing against each other in the semifinal. The ADO president, Jim Widmayer, against Soldier.
Yeah, and this is going to be a full-on battle between these guys. But Leonard Gates, if he can get a 3-1 advantage, we'll put the pressure on Jim. Not with a turn like that, though. Jim is going to try to set himself up, and if he hits a ton plus, it'll be phenomenal to see. I'm really curious how this final is going to shape up here.
Great counting there from Wid. Leaves himself a 2-dart opportunity, especially because he knows the pressure is going to be on. Great 140. He'll take it. 56 left. Wid might only get 1 dart at a double.
And this is for break a throw.
It's going to be 2. Needs it.
Over to the 4. Does find it.
4.
No one has ever missed a double 4, Sean.
You got that right, Nick Dichiria. 2-2 score line. And this is how you can stay in a match with lower average. Jim Widmayer has done that today. He did that against Jermaine Wadamina in the qualifier. He beat him 3-2, and he averaged 10 points less on the average.
Yeah, well, and also it's important to note, Jim was playing in those first 2 legs. He was scoring just the same as Gates. It was just going slightly different direction towards the tail end of the legs. These guys, their scoring right now is of world-class ability at the moment.
Absolutely.
With Jimmy, I mean, he has all the experience. Soldier has all the experience. What does it take to phase one of these guys when they're playing in a moment like this? Is there anything that can even phase them?
It would be something that's out of anyone's control.
I'm going to play with the light switch.
Or some, yeah, like a light switch would definitely phase. A yell, right, from somewhere. But other than that, they're not going to be able to phase each other at any point in time. And if they do, it's because they specifically know what the other person does not like and just choose to do that thing. And a nice 140 there from Soldier. Leaves himself on the 136. Widmayer back on 241.
Yeah, Wood's going to have to leave himself a finish here, looking for at least a ton. Really, ton plus, though, because you don't want to leave yourself just a 141. That is what he's going to have, though, and he doesn't get too many options. He might not even get an option to shoot at it, depending on what Gates does. But yeah, he will.
He might have to hit it. Otherwise, it's a break and throw right back for Soldier.
Not going to get the 141 today. Leonard Gates will get a shot for 76 to break right back to Jim Wood.
To be under 15 darts again. Now for a 15-darter. Tops. Ooh, a little bit of a flyer from Soldier, and he's not happy with the dart. Wid He's very happy with that dart.
He's like, I'll show you how to hit the 76. You go 20. You go 20. You go double 18.
And pins the double 18. That is how Widmayer is going to win this. Still, the averages, you can see him, but he's hitting those checkouts. The doubles are the difference so far.
Gates there. Getting only a 60, and I say only a 60 because that feels pedestrian with how well these guys have been hitting that red bed. There's a reason why it's starting to get some wear and tear on the board. These players have been lighting it up and really hitting so many maximums, so many great moments. I mean, one maximum so hard it brought the person down to the floor.
The 180 in floor?
That's the one. Oh. For real this time.
Gotta love it. Scott Hanish still the most popular North American dart player on Twitter.
On Twitter for sure.
And Soldier, well, that's a 180 from Leonard Gates. Leaves the 1-2-1 after 9. Wid, all you can do is pressure it and hope. Not even going to do that very well. Leaves the big fish, but 1-2-1 from Soldier.
Yeah, that was a bare minimum for Wid there. He will get a look for it, but it is a must-hit shot here, or else this match is going to be chalk.
Soldier will come back with 24 to hold his throw. 3-3 scoreline. This is the second semifinal. Danny Young, the Texan from Dallas, awaiting the winner of this. Will it be an all-Texas final, or will it be New York versus Texas?
Do you think all being Texas final maybe gives Danny a little bit extra comfortability?
He's playing against Leonard Gates. No.
No.
It's Leonard Gates. He's already proven he belongs. He's not going to be worried about who it is that he's playing against. There's no starstruck anymore. It's, all right, now I got to beat this guy. And if that guy is Leonard Gates, it's Leonard Gates. And if that guy is Jim Widmayer, it's Jim Widmayer. You can see Soldier just re-correcting the score there. And Wid's just trying to make sure that's the case too.
Looks like they accidentally backed out of it. They're going to fix that real quick.
Again, first-time chalker, long-time player.
Because, yeah. All right. Well, looks like we got everything adjusted there.
The last time he had a score zone match, he was using real chalk.
That is probably true. That's funny. That is funny.
Darkneck's still pretty young in the world of darts.
But it's weird because for me, it's always been in the world of darts that someone started playing when they were 16. That was 10 years ago for me.
Yep. Wid. Big 140 to get the first look at the finish.
Yeah, I absolutely am just impressed with Wid's form right now. Again, it's just something that, like, he's always had these individual performances where he can do it, but for how consistently he's been doing across multiple months now, it's something that's hard to do when you used to be at that level and you regress. It's hard to sometimes get back, especially when you have other priorities, other focus. I know he's very busy with the ADO and being the president and all, so it's great to see that, not only his professional life, but his hobby side of darts as well is going so well. .53 for LG. Double top. And over to the 10s. A little snatchy there, but does correct, making it 4-3 with a break of throw. Wood was sitting on 60. Now needs to whittle his way to a break of throw. Wood to whittle might be my favorite pun I've made this weekend. And I just want to let you guys know that. And a little bit of a slack start there from Gates, only 45. So this would be the moment for Jim to try to go on the attack. Needs to follow that second dart in. Goes over top of it there. So it does get a little bit of advantage, but not enough to be substantial at this given moment. LG does find a 140 there, not going to go back-to-back slacks.
Gates turning the tables here, takes that 4-3 lead.
Yeah, and you can see Wid right there just not finding those triples that he was finding earlier. And right now in this moment, he absolutely needs it. Because if he breaks the throw here, he's going to be favored in that last leg with having the darts. Finds the first one in the bed. Does get a 140 in there. Great shot and a great recovery round. Get himself back in line, but not enough to stop Leonard Gates from potentially having the first shot at an out. He will have the first shot at an out. Can Jim put pressure on this?
All he can do is try. But Soldier's going to get a look at the Shanghai for the match.
And he loves shotguns like this. This is easy cruising for him. Unless I jinx it. For start into the 5 there.
That cruising was for a bruising.
But with 174 for Wid, not really much consequence.
No harm, no foul. Tee it up. Which I'm thinking he absolutely did.
Yeah, left himself on 40.
So Wid hits the ton. Tops for Soldier for the match in an all-Texas final. Now it's double 15. Just think soft tip, Leonard. Boom, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Leonard Gates.
And you can see right there, he says great shooting, man, immediately to Wid, because Wid played really well. You talked about how he needed to raise his game. He did raise his game there. He shot a 90 average. Gates, 97.4. Amazing finishing, amazing form. And these guys, I mean, really, there's nothing to be mad about there.